Lee was asking to talk about the solopreneur aspect of being an individual person and being an individual brand. That's a little different than with a company, because with a company you're responsible for others as well. But when you're on your own, you are your brand. You are your company. Everything you do reflects not just on you personally, but it reflects on your company as well. When people learn about you personally, they judge and they assume that that's how you are in business as well. So it is even more vital that you pay close attention to how you're presenting yourself. What are you saying about your brand? What are you saying about your company? What are you saying about your clients when you're networking? A lot of times you'll hear people talk about their clients. Name dropping's one thing, but if you're saying something negative, don't say something negative. Don't name drop with something negative. Always take no matter what you're saying and turn it to a positive spin. And when you're talking with somebody, take the approach of, have you thought about this? And also, we'll talk more about this in the bonus session when we get to social media, but as a solopreneur, it is vital that you have your photo visible. Companies have a bigger brand, they have a bigger reputation. Their name is most likely known within their industry. As a solopreneur, it is just you. You need to have a photo, multiple photos, and they need to be recent. I can't tell you how frustrating it is when you see somebody who insists on using a photo that's 10 years old. Really? I'm not going to recognize you if you do that. How am I supposed to meet you at the restaurant? Recent photo, and make sure it's a nice one. Any other questions? That doesn't answer your question?
No.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, well, that kind of answers it, but I still have another part of the question. And that is, okay, as a solopreneur, I don't have a personal life, so that none of those things are at risk, right?
Don't listen to that, she does too.
I assure you I behave myself. However, there's still this challenge of, you know, if you have a larger company of employees, on the one hand, those can work against you, they act as a photo, I understand all that. On the other hand, you have marketing mechanisms that are in place. So I still think there's a part of brand that I'm not getting as a solopreneur, you know, that aside from the personal, just that being out there and having to present every aspect of your business. Can you speak a little bit about that part of brand?
Do it in stages. She's asking for, when you're going, as a solopreneur, you go out and you have to you're responsible for everything, no matter what it is. You have to do the admin, you have to do the details, you have to do the grit work, you have to actually do the work, whether it be the consulting or whatever the case may be. And how do you handle that as a whole, or just when you are?
Just all those different aspects of brand. You are the filter, you're the communicator, you know, you're everything. So how do you handle all that? That's a lot to handle as a solopreneur.
A little bit of that is with time management, and I know that's something we all struggle with. I think we learned a little bit about that last month too. But also, when you're out, Janet talked a little bit about this earlier, as far as be specific. Don't try to lay everything on the table all at once. Go out, have a specific goal in mind, and talk to people about that specific goal. When you're here, what is it you are trying to accomplish? Lay the groundwork, ask around, who do I need to meet? And then, when you find the key people that can help you with your goal, then you need to follow up with them. And like Janet said, that is when you go back and you do the real networking. That's when you do the real business, and that is when you're able to actually produce results. Is that better?
Yeah,
okay.
Because I can see how that can enhance my own brand.
Yes.
The follow through and the professionalism.
Yes.